Okay, let's go back to politics here. So what is next for Wayne County Sheriff Benny Napoleon? Fresh from his second-place showing in last night's primary. He picked up about 30% of the vote last night in the Detroit race for mayor. We sent 7 Action News reporter Tara Edwards to get some answers about Napoleon's future.
And she is live with the candidate right now. Tara, good to see you. Take it away.
Well, Joanne and Jeff, we are inside the Benny for Mayor headquarters, joined by the sheriff. Congratulations on last night.
Oh, thank you so much. How are you?
Good. So tell us a little bit about, you said this is halftime.
Well, certainly. Yeah, I mean, it's a whole new race now. It's down to 2 people. We have 2 people that are going to be judged side by side for what it is they have as a vision for this great city. So I'm looking forward to that.
Let's talk about last night's numbers. It would appear that, you have some work ahead of you. Duggan had 46%. And you had 30. What's your plan going forward?
Well, I looked at the numbers and I've analyzed them closely. I'm encouraged by them. So I see them from a different prism than maybe most people see them. I've had an opportunity to take a look at them, and I'm certainly not discouraged by them. I'm very encouraged by them.
And also, let's talk about maybe overspending. Do you think that he may overspend you in this race? It's likely, we're hearing it's likely that he may. What is your plan going forward?
Well, I don't know who's going to have the most money. Obviously, he did very well. $3 million in a primary is probably a record in the city of Detroit. So, But again, I'm not concerned about that, because in the end, it's going to be people. It's going to be the citizens of the city of Detroit who are going to decide their leadership. And quite honestly, the message is going to get out one way or the other.
What's your vision for the city after the emergency manager?
Well, we have to do some very important things. One of the things that we obviously have to do is create some economic enterprises inside of the community. We have to get beyond the borders of downtown and start rebuilding our neighborhoods. So that has to be a focus. We need to create recreational opportunities for our children in this community, because that's important. We have to educate our children. The mayor needs to be the biggest advocate of education of any person in this community. We also need to make sure that as we create jobs, that there are job training programs where people get meaningful jobs. Instead of training somebody for a job that they're never going to get, we need to start getting that money to people who provide jobs and let them train them for jobs that people can keep. All of that doesn't matter if we're not safe. So a safe city is a prosperous city.
And there's still a lot of votes to get out there. With all the other votes?
Oh, there are a lot of votes. Primaries are traditionally low turnout, and we know that there are a lot of people who don't go to the polls during the course of the primary. But even with these numbers, I'm encouraged. There's a message in the numbers that maybe most people don't see.
What do you want people to know about Benny Napoleon?
That I am focused on what's going on in the community. I am focused on the quality of life issues that impact Detroiters every single day. Lights not being on, potholes in the street, grass not getting cut, abandoned buildings, safety issues, taking care of our children, making sure that our children grow up in a community that is livable, walkable, and sustainable, and making our community safe for our seniors and everyone else. This is really just a central thing. Making Detroit a livable, walkable, sustainable, beautiful community.
Thank you so much for joining us, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, Joanne and Jeff.